Alright guys, and we are back. Yeah, that's right. Get hype. We're back with more Phoenix Wright. And today, apparently, the judge seems to think it's time to take a break. And I will listen to the rest of Mr. Dingling's testimony after recess. The first court will take a 10-minute recess. I didn't get to say my favorite line. Look at this, awkward split. Look at that. Awkward split. I ain't played the game in like 20 days. That's crazy. Alright, it's December the 30th, 2:17 p.m., District Court, Family Lobby number 5. I can't believe it. Acro? Yeah, it's pretty shocking, isn't it? It definitely is, and to think he was always the most straightforward of the group. Gee, was him I that hated. Acro tried to pin the murder on you on purpose. He did? Psst, psst. but I'm nothing but a little old nobody, you know? But you're not, which is kind of the reason why. That's gotta be Gumshoe. You gonna ignore me if I went all this trouble to bring you some evidence? Detective Gumshoe. Forget it. I'm going home. This guy deserved to be guilty anyways. Now, detective. I'm sorry. Look, why don't you relax a little? We got some really tasty milk. I bet a card trick, detective. Well, if you insist, bruh. Now, about that evidence you mentioned, what is it? That scarf. Here you go. This was yesterday. In Echo's room. Yep, and I've included forensic results. Take a look at it later. Wow. Won't Miss Von Karma be mad that you're doing this? That's why this is all a secret. Wow, this nigga. I said there's so many like earlier on, it was the last playthrough, but I was like, oh, give my boy Detective Gumshoe his roses, man. He ain't the smartest, but hey, he fuck with the people he fuck with, and fortunately for now, it's us. Because unfortunately, they talking about Edgeworth ain't around, but you know what I mean. And I still don't know about that, but thank you, Detective Gumshoe. Look, details are on a need-to-know basis, and we're not really allies or anything. But everything that's happened in court up until now has gone according to our plan. I don't know, Miss Von Karma didn't seem in control of things in there just now. You'll figure it out eventually, pal. Yesterday, our final plans were set in motion. Final plans? That reminds me. I got a message from the prosecutor for you. Nothing is ever truly decided until the very end. And that's it. Well, that's it for me too, pal. I'm out of here. That was cryptic. What did he mean by that? The very end part. I'm not sure. You heard what the fuck I just said. That was extremely cryptic. Oh, one more thing. Don't scare me like that. It looks like there's a large care package from the circus for the defendant. What? For me? It's milk. The reception area looks like some kind of dairy. So hurry up and drink it all before it spoils. An entire dairy's worth of milk? For me? Alright, it's December the 30th, 2:27 p.m. Wow, it almost was 2:27 p.m. as of right now, actually. I think I started recording at 2:27. It's like 2:30 now. District Court, courtroom number 2. Yep, 5 minutes. Let me see. Nah. It was like 2:29, I guess. Oh, we back! Court is now back in session. Ms. Von Karma, please continue from where you left off. I'd like to continue with Acro's testimony, starting with his relationship to the victim. I'd also like to get proof from the defense. Proof of what kind of motive Acro would have to commit this crime. Understood. Now, Mr. Dingling. Yeah, Your Honor. Please proceed with your testimony. Finally, we get to the motive. Wait, Nick? Are you okay? Just do me a favor and don't ask questions you don't want answers to. Damn! Phoenix? Why did he just pop off on her like that? Alright, here we go. When we were little, we were abandoned by our parents. That's when the ringmaster of the old Big Berry Circus, Russell Berry, took us in. I became an acrobat at around 9 years old. Damn! I wanted to find a way to repay the ringmaster. That was my sole purpose in life. Damn. You're such a thoughtful young man. As you heard, the witness deeply respected him. I wonder how anyone could think that Acro would kill the man he held such a... I said this too. You are absolutely right. How could anyone think that, Mr. Wright? Which is why there is no real need for a... Wait a minute, you motherfucker. Actually, that's the question I'm trying to answer myself. Why would Acro kill the ringmaster? This might be my last chance to answer that question. The defense has a right to cross-examine the witness. You're so tactless, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You don't care about justice, do you? You just want to fabricate a motive. Very well, Mr. Wright. Cross-examine the witness. Alright, let's get it! We? Me and his brother. Yeah, my brother Sean and I. What? You have a brother? How old were you when this happened, Acro? I was 8 years old, and my brother was 4. Your parents were very cruel, weren't they? Nowadays, we aren't bitter about what happened to us, because it allowed us to meet the wonderful people at the Berry Big Circus, you know? Nick? The judge is getting misty-eyed. He's got a soft spot for sob stories, it looks like. Ow! No crying in court. Let's keep going. The witness may proceed with his testimony. That's when the ringmaster of the Berry Big Circus, Russell Berry, took us in. How would you describe your relationship with the ringmaster? He was like an uncle, a father, and a big brother all rolled up into one. The ringmaster and my brother were the only family I ever had. What about the other people at the circus? This was over 15 years ago. Back then, there were very few customers coming in. So no one really had the time to look after us, you know? They were worried about other things. But the ringmaster, he would always come in with a laugh and a smile. What a beautiful story. That's why I was always thinking of what I could do to help. I wanted to thank him, you know? Nick, isn't Acro such a wonderful person? Yeah, I know. He seems like a nice guy, which is what makes this so difficult. So then how long have you been a performer? I became an acrobat at around 9 years old. You started off as an acrobat at that early of an age? Yeah, I begged the ringmaster until he finally agreed to let me do it. Ever since then, I've been in incredible physical shape. It's also when I decided to form a group with my bro. We called ourselves the Flying Dingoing Berries. It's nearly a household name. He said nearly, though. I've even heard of them in Germany. Wow, liar! The point is that I wanted to be of some use to the circus. You are truly a remarkable young man. The judge just keeps looking at Acro like a proud father. I wanted to find a way to repay the ringmaster. That was my sole purpose in life. Did you ever have any trouble with it? Ow! How could you ask such a thing, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Do you have some sort of fundamental misunderstanding of the witness's testimony? Or the heartfelt emotions contained within? You better think about this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You better think hard. Ow! Ow! No matter how you look at it, there's no way I can see this witness ever taking the victim's life. Exactly. I've been waiting for you to say that, Your Honor. Nick, I hate to say it, but I agree with him. I was trying to chase down the truth, but I ended up looking like a jerk. I think that'll be enough for now. Pondering whether or not this man would kill the ringmaster leads me to believe that. Objection. It's pretty unlikely. Exactly right, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, I'd like to ask you a question. Okay, go ahead, Your Honor. I would just like to know, can you provide an explanation as to why Acro would want the ringmaster dead? Placed by Acro. You haven't forgotten what happened 6 years ago, have you? I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet me at 10 p.m. at the Lodging House Plaza. To the murderer. Nick? Yeah, I didn't even have to think about it. It was obvious from the start. Your Honor, the reason that Acro killed the ringmaster is something that can't be proven. What? That's because Acro had no reason to kill the ringmaster at all. Ow! You foolish attempt to fool us like foolishly fools. Foolish fools is so foolhardily foolish. Did you forget you made an accusation against this witness, did you not? I believe it was this is the real killer of Russell Berry, ringmaster. If you want to jump to the end of things, then yes, alright. The end of things? Acro. You didn't plan to kill the ringmaster at all, did you? It was a mistake? The ringmaster wasn't your target that night. Well, what did you say? I'm saying the target of this witness's murderous plot was not the ringmaster. Because it was never his intention to kill Russell Berry to begin with. Oh! What? Oh, shit!
Order in the motherfucking court. I might smack a motherfucker with that gavel if I gotta do it. Honorable Judge Bill presiding.
Damn, Judge, twice if you must. Mr. Wright, what in the fuck are you trying to do to my court? Oh! Mr. Wright, you're trying to do to his court! Are you intending to imply that Acro was trying to kill someone else? It'll be fucked the fuck up if cause I mean he didn't fuck with Max, you know what I mean? So I don't think it would be like why? Regina Berry? This young girl is the ringmaster's daughter, correct? Acro, you were really aiming, weren't you? Look at his face! Objection! You don't need to answer that. It's a mean-spirited leading question. Like, I saw leading, but what I thought about was Kyoko with the loaded question. When she asked somebody what color was the tracksuit. But anyway. Oh yeah, you know what? That is something they don't like to do, man. Cause in that Johnny Depp trial, objection leading. Bro, that shit was so funny, bruh. He could easily answer this question. If I'm wrong, all he has to do is say you're wrong, and that's it.
I couldn't find any results.
Alright. That's it. Huh, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Enough, Mr. Wright. Allow me to. Ah! The only thing allowed to interrupt me is death itself. And that goes for you too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Show me evidence now. I want to know why Acro would want to kill Regina Berry. Yes, me too. I demand to see some proof. Present evidence that proves Acro was out to kill this young girl. Placed by Acro in Regina's pocket. Morning of the crime. Acro, you remember this, don't you? It's a piece of paper that we found inside the ringmaster's tailcoat. Inside the victim's tailcoat? Acro wrote this note. It's ironically entitled, "To the Murderer." Its purpose was to call someone to the plaza at 10 p.m. Oh, he was trying to get her! So you're saying that he... So, you were saying that he called Russell Berry with that note? Yeah, but there's just a little problem. Acro did indeed place this note into someone's pocket, but it wasn't the ringmaster. However, that someone wasn't the ringmaster. You heard what the fuck I said. You mean it wasn't for the... That's exactly what the fuck I'm saying. The person this note was intended for was Regina Berry. Oh shit!
Order in the motherfucking court.
Mr. Wright, whoa, good buddy. This little theory of yours is exactly the truth, Your Honor. It isn't a theory. Simply put, Regina didn't think the note was meant for her. Which is why the morning of the crime, she placed it on the cafeteria bulletin board. That's when her father, the ringmaster saw the note. Yep, that's correct. The ringmaster ended up at the plaza instead of Regina. But why would he go? I think that's what she's gonna say. And he was killed because of that mistake instead of Regina. That's incredible! Remember the testimony that Acro gave us earlier today? Lifting a bust and looking out of the window would have been impossible, so, therefore he didn't look. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body. If I were to do that, I'd end up falling out of the window myself. Acro had no idea who it was that arrived in the plaza, because he couldn't look down out of the window to see who it actually was. Oh my god, I got it! Acro thought it was Regina down in the plaza. And that's when he let the bus fly. Oh my god, he let it fly! Hey Nick, isn't Regina listening to all this from the audience? She is, unfortunately. And it's only gonna get harsher for me. I hope Regina can handle it. Right. So So Acro wrote this note to Regina. Foolishly foolish fool, foolishly foolish fool ideas. You're so foolish. You even made me sound like a foolhardy fool. Very well, Mr. Phoenix Wright. If you're so sure, then tell us about this line. I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Yeah? What about it? Well, if the note was meant for Regina Berry, it would mean that this note isn't declaring that Regina Berry is a murderer. You just don't get it, do you? What? What did you say to me? The ringmaster knew what the note meant, which is why he went to the plaza in place of his lovely daughter. Oh my God! Wait a minute, good buddy, hold it right there. What is this incident he's alluding to the note? To the murderer. To the murderer. To the murderer. Uh-oh. Really, Nick? Yeah, I think... Well then, if that's the case, hurry up and tell us about it. What is this conclusive evidence mentioned in the note? I know I'd certainly like to know what it is. The conclusive evidence... Achoo! 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 What kind of spicy joke is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Isn't a joke at all. It's an incision you asked for. What are you... Recall that the victim was trying to take the wooden box away with. He was doing so because this piece of decisive evidence is what was inside. Another unbelievable conclusion. Very well, Mr. Wright. So what exactly are you saying? Are you claiming Regina Berry killed someone with a small bottle of pepper? Nope. She killed somebody with this. Taking the note into account, that's the only logical conclusion you can draw. Foolish fool who never tires of his own foolish ways. You're so sure, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then answer this question. Who was Regina Berry's intended victim? Wait, let's see who the... Bat Scarf. Bat Scarf. Who is this? That is Acro's younger brother. What does this prove? His younger brother isn't dead. Technically, that's true. However, Bat has been in a coma for 6 months now. It's not a stretch to see how I feel that his brother is dead. Regina, she did that to him? You spend your entire life dreaming up new ways to be a fool. Naturally, the prosecution has looked into Acro's brother. 6 months ago, he was bit by a lion and fell into his current comatose state. That's where the word coma comes from. A lion? Miss Regina Berry is an animal tamer by trade. However, no tamed animal in that position is ever trained to attack another human. They wouldn't understand the command. Moreover, Miss Regina could never do something like that. It's just not in her. Oh, we already got it. Don't even worry about it. So then what happened to Acro's brother? He's not the victim of an attempted murder. He's the victim of an accident. I see. Now what do we do? No one seems to be going along with your theory. Do you think what happened to Bat was actually an accident? Bro, like it was more than that, because clearly stained with blood and a small quantity of pepper. This was clearly on purpose, bro. Clearly. The lion-biting bat was no accident at all. What? You're such an amateur, Mr. Phoenix Wright. There's no way that Regina would incite her lion to attack another human being. She may not have incited the lion to attack another human being, but Regina is responsible for making the lion bite Acro's brother Bat. That's just a scarf. Acro. Yeah? This is something that Bat used to wear all the time, right? Yeah, that's right. And who was the one who gave this scarf to Bat? Regina. Regina gave it to him. Wait a minute, Regina! And there's something more than just blood on this scarf, Your Honor. And what might that be? Pepper. Pepper? Yeah, pepper. Regina gave this scarf to Bat right before the accident. And she covered it up with much pepper as she could. Hey, what's with the silent treatment? Excuse me, Mr. Wright. You've done a good job at fingering a criminal. But out of curiosity, what was her crime? Miss Berry gave a pepper-covered scarf to Bat as a present. What's the crime in that? Still seems like nobody seems to get it. And she does. She does. And on that note, we are going to end the episode off here because she knows what I know. And she knows that that bitch got to go. So we're going to go ahead and end the episode off here. When we come back, we're going to get to the truth of the matter. So I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. But until then, I'll catch you guys later.